Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. Happy Friday. Hope you've had a good week. If you're going to get a good weekend in, get some bench time, get some time in with the family. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, a little bit of downtime. Been working on some projects here. We should have a couple of videos up this weekend on updates. Got in some stuff from our buddy Josh or VCG Resins. Loving his stuff, and hence part of this video. So I'm going to be selling some built kits. I've thought about it off and on in the past. I've done a few builds for guys, some people locally that it's cool. I kind of try to stay away from that because, as you know, just like many of us, builds stall out, you lose interest. And the worst thing to do is try to push through when you're not as interested, But I am going to continue to build some stuff and sell some stuff here as it comes up to make room for other things and, just generate a few dollars to support the next group of, whether it's resin parts, kits, whatnot. So just did a couple of videos shooting about 2 models at a time, and then 2 overviews of the groups. Kind of a good range of stuff. A couple of them I was kind of iffy on throwing up. They have, a little more, what I would say, issues than some of the other ones. But, hey, they look good on the shelf, and if nothing else, I'll hold on to them. But, you have kind of from the range of, the Mustang that was built, which has its share. A couple of problems, this kit, I actually want to build another one. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, but it had bad luck. I mean, the foil I was using was it was an old sheet and had some issues with that. 2 of the glues I was using were probably past their age, so they got tossed, unfortunately, after, attempting to glue a few parts. But it does have a lot of nice detail in there. Fairly basic, but it's flocked, got some cool details. So something like that, and this old curbside Dodge, that's just a flat pan, Pegasus wheels, but a nice, House of Colors, passion purple, pearl on there, clear. Those 2 probably be definitely on the lower end of things, probably in your maybe $50 range or 50 or 60 bucks, Then you got some things. We got a couple of Rivieras, candy tangerine one, a true blue pearl one. Both are pretty nice. They're curbsides. This one has no engine, just the black pan, but they've got, flocked interiors, nice detail. The orange one has a little bit of wiring and stuff. Those will probably be more in your probably $75, $80 range. The blue one possibly a little more, but anyhow, just figuring it out. A couple of 65 El Caminos that have, this one's kind of a bare basics as the kits are, but you got a lot of nice details in the engine. You got your wiring, battery cables, I think fuel lines, so a little more, so prices will go up a little more with the details. Then you get into the stuff like the blue one you saw where it's got the aftermarket seat belts. They're both flocking. This has a lot more probably engine detail, just basic paint work on the bottom. And then you'll get into, I guess, some that are more completes, like our Foose truck, which is complete engine details, the plumbing for the motor. Same with one of my favorites, my 40, but I am building another one now, so I may let that one go. That would probably be the higher end of the deal, would probably be that 40, something like this here. So anyways, but you'll see them in the video, and there's a lot of these have been on the channel. There's videos of them. If you have questions, ask. Email me. My email's in the description, leftcoastmodelcarbuilds@gmail.com. But yeah, just again, trying to clear out some space for some builds are getting done. I purchased two builds from Gary, and up until today when I pulled some of these out, they've been sitting because I had nowhere to put them. So again, none of them are perfect. They're, it's like buying a piece of art. It's not, machine made perfectly or model kits put together, painted. They are, for the most part, all except for the 37 Ford pickup. They're all automotive paints, everything else. So, yeah, check it out. Shoot me an email, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. All right, so this is an old 64 Dodge curbside. It's just got the flat pan. It's got some old Pegasus wheels on there. It's House of Colors Passion Purple. And I think the wipers, I don't know if they were on there, if they got capped or they busted off. We got the Mustang you guys have seen, which kind of questionable on selling it. It's got its flaws. That was one that it seemed like glues were going bad, foil had gone bad. That kid unfortunately saw a lot of stuff that got tossed out during the process and left a few marks. But all in all, though, I mean, it's a good shelf build. So those are two that will be available. Now let me get the next two up. All right, so here's 265 Rivieras. Both these were built some time back. Both of them were kind of, as I was in and out of the hobby. So the orange one is House of Colors Candy Tangerine over in Orion Silver. They're both curbsides, not much detail on the bottom, just blacked out chassis. The orange one does have the nail head in there that's just got the ignition wires. The blue one is no engine or anything, but you can kind of see how those look. The blue one is House of Colors True Blue Pearl over a white base, white interior. I believe this one's got black flocking inside. The orange one's got brown flocking. So again, nothing fancy, but good looking shelf models there. All right, now we got 265 El Caminos here. Both these were really fun builds. One was more recent. If you've watched the channel, you've probably seen this blue one on there. A lot of nice work in this flocked floor, top of the dash, photo etched, aftermarket seat belts, door handles, aluminum air cleaner. You got the braided line, battery cables. A lot of little details in this one. You can kind of get a good look at it there. And the maroon one, that's an older one I built. Similar, it's got some nice detail work in there. Flocking inside, black interior. Either one have much on the chassis. Again, these were AMT's kind of basic style kits. So what you see there is kind of what you get. But yeah, really cool builds. Again, all automotive paints on these. Don't remember the color on the maroon one or the blue one technically there. Just some automotive stuff we had back here, PPG with probably PPG Clear and Restoration Shop Euro Clear. Kind of see here. They both got the handles shaved, emblems, a little bit of custom work. This has, I believe those were from Pegasus, the wheels, and then we got some torque thrust on the maroon one. So yeah, really cool builds. All right, now we got a couple of trucks here. We got the Foose truck, which is a tropical glitz pink flamingo pearl, which is really nice, and a mix of white pearl. I think it's got some flocking in there too. See a little bit of engine detail, a lot of paint work kind of all throughout this. So cool build. And again, if you've watched the channel, you've probably seen both of these on there. And then the 37 Ford, which is actually Tamiya paints, pearl white and pearl green. Same thing, just a clean build, all the way around, nothing too crazy. Pearl white inside. Got the engine, a little bit of chrome there. So really cool. Cool trucks though, really fun. Definitely want to build more of these. Have a lot of ideas there. One of the reasons trying to make some room. All right, and the last two here, really cool, couple of my favorites, but I'm building another 40 now. I've got some ideas to build one of these little Roadsters again too. So this is a Lake Violet Pearl, House of Colors. It's got the flames on there. They're the decals, but they're cleared in. Then you can see the flocking there on the interior. A little bit of paint work. I guess we can, there's the underside. That was a really cool kit, fun one. And the 40 sedan delivery is always kind of a favorite. It's wired, it's got the fuel lines, flocked interior, aluminum steering column, steering wheel. It's got the photo etch stuff inside, which you can hardly see though because of the glass. So that's kind of unfortunate, but otherwise, full build. But really cool. That one's been in a lot of magazines. So yeah, that's what we're going to be offering up. Just have to kind of figure out price points. Like I said, back years ago, I did some builds for a few people. There were specific things that were a little easier to price out for them, what it was and cost-wise. But a little different when you're just doing your own. But again, trying to create some room for other stuff that's going to be getting finished up here pretty soon, and put some of that money back into some other stuff I want to pick up and build. So that's what we got. All right, and here's we'll do a couple of overall shots here with a couple of them. Do a little group picture there. Give you one more look here real quick. Yeah, all really cool. They're, I guess in a sense you say it's like art, right? It's definitely not perfect. They have their flaws, but definitely look good up on the shelf. They've always done well. Gotten a lot of compliments. All right, and here's just that second group. You can kind of see what's there, and I'll wipe them down. Some of these definitely can use a wipe down. Little cleaning and stuff. But overall, yeah, good stuff. Nice stuff, like I say, clearing out some space. Hate to see some of them go, but at the same token, got a lot more ideas. Even on the El Caminos, even though I just built that one, I've already got ideas for another one. Same with the Rivi. We got one or two of those going now. So, all right, guys, let me know if you got any questions, want any other pictures, and emails in the description. Let me know if you're interested, and we can go from there. Still kind of figuring out the pricing. Probably going to be, anywhere from the $60 range up. So, we'll figure it out. But let me know. Emails in the box. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend. And we'll have more stuff coming out here. Some more videos going progress on stuff. All right, guys. Take care.